Hi, my name is Sasquatch. I'm a PvZ speedrunner, and today I'm going to be talking about the Plant Eater Invitational Tournaments. Recently, I got invited to a PvZ speedrunning tournament, alongside 7 other runners, to compete in an IL battle-style tournament. IL means individual level. There are a lot of things that go into how this works, but there's a documentation of all of the rules. Today, I'll be talking about how this tournament works, all the rules and regulations behind it, and my thoughts on my opponents and my own skills. I got invited to a PvZ speedrunning tournament, and this is how it works. There are a few things to consider when it comes to rules. First, the format of the tournament is a standard single bracket elimination style. This means that the winner moves on to the next bracket, and the loser gets eliminated from the tournaments. Every single match will be a best of 5 rounds. Whoever has the fastest time in 5 different levels is the winner of the match and will get to move on to the next one. In the first round of every match, there will be a coin toss, as well as 5 random levels chosen from a generated list. The winner of the coin toss will get to ban 1 level, and the loser will get to ban 2 more levels. The winner then picks from the remaining 2 levels, and that will be the level that is played for that round. Every subsequent round after that will be determined by who won the previous round. A new list of random levels will be generated. Whoever won the previous round will be allowed to ban a single level, and the loser will now choose from the remaining 4. Now we can talk about how the level style works. Competitors will have a time limit to get their time as fast as possible. This limit will depend on how long the level is. For stages that average around 1 minute, competitors are given 5. For stages that average around 3 minutes, competitors are given 10. For stages that are average around 5 to 7, competitors will be given 15. And for stages that average around 10 minutes, competitors are given 20 minutes. This means that the longer the level is, the longer amount of time that competitors will have to complete a run and optimize. Timing will start on the first frame that the level is displayed, and it ends on the first frame that you click the seed packet or coin bag at the end of the level. There are a couple of stages that won't be included, either because of RNG, length, or just because they're an autoscroller, and those will be on screen right now. So those are the rules. Simple enough to grasp for a viewer, and if you have questions, ask in the comments. I think it also makes for some interesting situations, since a lot of the players won't be playing to their strengths because the goal of their opponents will be to ban the levels that they play well. It will be a battle of who has better game knowledge, strat knowledge, decision-making skills, and overall skill. And a bit of luck never hurts either. So who is all in this? Well, I introduce to you the lineup for this tournament. There are 8 competitors in this tournament. Each of them has their own skill sets and their own unique styles of playing the game. Each of them brings something to the table, so let's go over them in order. Aaron is an absolute tank of an opponent, holding the All Survivals world record and formerly holding both the Normal Survivals world record and 100% world record. Aaron holds incredible skill at using full plant selections and using everything at his disposal. He was one of the most influential runners when I was learning the game and taught me a lot of what I know. Aaron holds a solid top 10 any percent time and possesses a large amount of game knowledge and a large amount of statistical probability knowledge. Also known as Night Terror in Twitch chat, Blackened is a formidable opponent when it comes to PvZ. Submitting his first run only 6 months ago, Blackened has quickly risen up the PvZ any percent leaderboards, placing himself firmly in 3rd place. He also snagged the 100% world record along the way. Blackened has earned himself a respected spot in the PvZ speedrunning community, being well versed in every category and even having some of the fastest IL times. He's incredible at this game and excels at making quick decisions, and getting quicker times. Bulbasaur Represent is a bit of a celebrity on my channel. Constantly being mentioned in videos, the critically acclaimed any percent world record holder is absolutely cracked in terms of making decisions and finding the fastest solutions. Bulbasaur also holds the world record in the all puzzles category, and holds several other top times in multiple categories. Bulbasaur is an incredibly skilled player and is known to be able to capitalize on the good RNG while making the bad RNG unlikely. He's also known for using every single mower in the entire lawn, so that's cool. Peter is an absolute grinder when it comes to any percent. With his solid 321 any percent time, just shy of top 10, Peter has knowledge of not only any percent, but also every other category as well, doing a few 100% runs as well as completing several New Game Plus shopless runs. He also is the most consistent runner of the group and plays any percent every chance he gets. Peter holds a couple of IL world records as well as a fantastic puzzles time as well. This means that Peter is a very diverse runner with skills in every category. Recently cracking into the top 20 of any percent runners, I also have a couple of things up my own sleeve. While my any percent time sits well below the other runners previously mentioned so far at a 327, I am a very skilled survivals runner, holding 3rd place in the normal survivals category. Recently, I've been doing some practice in both minigame ILs and puzzle ILs, so we'll see how that helps me. Satan is a great runner, both at consistency and holding onto some pretty times throughout the run. While she does have the lowest any percent time with a still respectable 339, don't underestimate her, as she is very skilled in multiple aspects of this game, and has a good amount of minigame skill. Scion is an incredible runner in terms of both any percent and minigames. Holding a low 320 time and being former minigames world record holder, Scion is very skilled at this game in many ways. Scion holds top times in several ILs, and despite the fact that Scion hasn't played in a while, he has very quickly de-rusted. It will not take him long to reach his full potential again. And finally, Banana. Banana is a jack of all trades, if the jack of all trades was also a master of everything. Banana is one of the most dynamic players on this list, having a plan for nearly every single level he plays. Banana also has the incredible ability to capitalize big time on good RNG, being able to take what could have been a pretty good level and turn it into an absolutely insane level. With his 319 any percent time, he is definitely one of the scarier runners to go up against in this lineup. That's all 8 competitors, and might I say, we have some pretty heavy hitters in this group. World record holders and top speedrunners alike, there are a variety of skill sets in this tournament, and I'm excited to see what happens. Every single one of these matches will be held live on Peter's Twitch channel. Link will be in the description. Make sure you go check it out to not miss any of these matches. Let's talk about the qualifiers. The qualifiers for the tournament have already happened, and will decide which runners are put up against one another for seeded brackets. I'll show you what the bracket looks like in a second, but for now, I want to talk about the qualifiers levels. For the qualifiers, 3 levels were chosen. 1 puzzle, 1 minigame, and 1 adventure mode. I am sad about no survivals. For the puzzle, we were given Scary Potter, for the minigame, we were given Zombotany 2, and for the adventure level, we were given 3-3. These are all pretty good levels to display speedrunning skills, as well as set a foundation for how this tournament works. I will go over my times, and then we will talk about the other competitors' times, and also the bracket. I'm not a great puzzles player, but a 31.8 is a solid time for someone who doesn't run puzzles. Next up is Zombotany 2. My time for that was a 609.1. I was hoping for sub 6 and I could have done a couple of things better, but ultimately I learned this level really quickly, so I'm pretty proud of myself for this. And finally, for 3-3, I got a 455.9. This is the level that I'm most proud of. Getting a sub 5 in this stage is really good, and I'm glad that I was able to get it. Now I am listing the rest of the competitors and their times on these 3 stages. There are some really good times here, and I will be put up against some really challenging runners. Now I'll show you the bracket. The way that the seeded bracket works is that 1st place in the qualifier will go up against 8th place, and then 2nd place will go up against 7th, 3rd against 6th, and 4th against 5th. This means that these brackets are already decided, so my first match will be up against Blackened. My match is also going to be the first one that happens, on Thursday, March 7th at 4:30 EST. So make sure that you tune in to Peter's Twitch channel in order to catch that match live. That's all I've got for the qualifiers of this tournament and how this tournament works. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys watching this tournament. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for a recap of round 1 and for more content like this. Also, hit the notification bell to know when I upload about this tournament or other videos. Thanks again for watching, and have a freaking awesome day.